Welcome to another video of bitcointraining.io. In this video we will go over understanding Bitcoin mining, process and principles. Bitcoin mining is the process in which the transaction begins. When people send bitcoins to each other, these transactions are broadcast to the Bitcoin network and collected in a pool called a mempool. The mempool is a holding area for unconfirmed transactions. Miners who operate specialized computers called nodes that communicate within the network select transactions from the mempool to include in their candidate block. Along with these transactions, they include a special transaction called a coin-based transaction, which gives them the mining reward if they successfully mine the block. Miners then use their nodes to perform a proof of work. They take the candidate block data and run it through a cryptographic hash function, SHA-256, to produce a hash. A hash is a string of numbers and letters that appears random. The Bitcoin network has a difficulty target that the hash must meet. Specifically, the hash must start with a certain number of zeros. This difficulty target is adjusted roughly every 2 weeks to ensure that blocks are mined roughly every 10 minutes. To achieve a hash that meets the difficulty target, miners change a small piece of block data, called a nonce, and regenerate a hash of the data. They repeat this process millions of times per second until they find a nonce that produces a valid hash. When a miner finds a valid hash, they broadcast their block to the network. Other miners and nodes on the network then verify that the block hash is valid and that all transactions within the block are legitimate. Once verified, the block is added to the blockchain, and the miner is rewarded with the newly created bitcoins, the block reward, and transaction fees from the transactions included in the block. Mining requires a lot of computational power, so miners often join forces in groups called mining pools to increase their chances of earning rewards. A mining pool is a collaborative group where miners combine their resources, nodes, to solve problems faster. When the pool successfully mines a block, the reward is distributed among participants based on the amount of computational power they contributed. To clarify the difference between mempool and mining pools, mempool is the holding area for unconfirmed transactions before they are added to a block, while mining pools are groups of miners who combine their computational resources to increase their chances of successfully mining a block and earning rewards. Mempool is so called because it temporarily stores in memory all unconfirmed transactions until they are processed by miners.